Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to the vlog. This will be a different style than my spend the day with me that I posted a while back. Not sure when this is going to get posted because this vlog will be probably several weeks worth of footage as I do things that are just more interesting, because life's just not always interesting and you guys don't want to see the same thing every single week. Today we're going to clean out my plant cabinet and just kind of get it looking better than it has been all year. I had a coworker bring me a plant yesterday. It just made me want to fix up my plant cabinet so that I can start having plants again as I get things paid down. So this is a plant cabinet. We have a plant on top. I've got some stuff on the bottom. There's plants here. This guy up here is just going crazy. I haven't watered this one or that one in quite a while. I don't think I've watered them a single time this year. And then this is the plant that a coworker bought me. Little bee stand. Lots of plants that just need some TLC, just old plants. They died off. Whatever I was doing didn't work. I've just never actually emptied everything. And then down here, we just have some empty plant stuff. Bottom shelf is just an empty glass jar, but I thought it would be fun to maybe make a terrarium out of it. I don't know. Tell me what y'all think. There's an air plant here that, I don't know, maybe could come back. This guy used to be an avocado tree that I don't remember if I gave up on it or if it just died off. I need to get that emptied as well. This is how the plant cabinet turned out. Nothing on top besides from the camera and the light switch. I have my tall plant up here. Now that it's in a smaller pot, it's got plenty of space to grow still. And then my cute little bee guy here. Next we have all of my smaller ones. So I took apart the other plant that was still good and kind of broke them all up to start new plants. So instead of one, I have 6 now. Next shelf is this guy. I don't know if he's gonna come back, if he's okay. If anything, I can always get a new air plant for this. And then I have the soil. So this is a soil that I made. I just made a small amount of it. I'm just gonna keep it in here because I tend to kind of do smaller plants anyways. When I need soil for my planters outside, I will just make it straight inside the planter. My spray bottle to spritz the air plant. Little watering can. The tape is back there. And then plant food for when I buy myself flowers. I took lights. You can see them back here. This was a battery operated string of lights that I've had for a couple of years. So I repurposed it and took out there. This was plugged up on the inside and the outside before because it's for plant lights, or sorry, grow lights. So I unplugged it and fed the wire through so that I now have lights going on the first, you can't really see it, but it goes to the first 2 shelves. It goes that shelf up, which is fine. I'll show you what it looks like at night as well. But the bottom just doesn't need it. That area is more hidden anyways because of Clara's kennel being there. So it actually doesn't even look like you're missing any lights, to be honest. I lit up my plant cabinet along with my wall. I've had these lights on my wall, but it is so cute and cozy in here, and I cannot wait to have more cozy lights. This is what it looks like at night with the lights on. I think it's very cute. It gives just such a cute little vibe. I'll turn on my other lights and show y'all what it looks like. This is with my other set of lights on. So you can see with where Clara's kennel is, you don't even realize that there's not lights on the bottom 2 shelves of the plant cabinet. That's what it looks like from here. And again, I still feel like you just don't really notice that there's not lights on the bottom half, and it just kind of makes sense. It's very, very lovely. I sat here last night, I think it was, and it was so cozy. So I definitely want to get more smaller, cozier lights to just kind of plant throughout my apartment for nighttime. Today I'm going to plant some new plants. Yay, we're starting seeds. I got some things at HEB to do this, so we're gonna go through the little haul. I've been waiting to do this for a minute, so I'm excited. I have a spoon. This is just an HEB one, but I wanted a sturdy one that had a pretty good scoop to it. It's not too big, but it's also not too small. I got the saucer, so it's just a plastic saucer. I got the biggest one so that I can put multiple plants on it to water them. The idea is that I have my plants on here, water them, and then let the water drain out. Then I can take the plants off and just dump this out, rather than typically I would leave them in my kitchen sink. But if I need to do dishes or something, then they just get in the way. So we're starting with one. They're pretty cheap, so if I end up wanting more, I'll just pick up a couple more. Picked up a couple of 1 gallon containers. I'm gonna put soil in. I have 2 different soil mixes for us to try. I think I also want to redo my succulents. I don't know if we're gonna do that today or not. These seeds that we're gonna use today, I have 4 herb seeds and 4 vegetable seeds, I guess. So the herbs are oregano, cilantro, parsley, and dill. The vegetables are lettuce, turnip, radish, and spinach. I will tell you right off the bat, the radish and spinach ones say to specifically plant them in well-worked soil. So we're gonna see how it goes. I'm in Texas and I only have a couple different plants I can plant right now that are in season. Actually, I think today the only soil I'm gonna make for the seeds is a seed starting soil that I found. That right there is the seed starting soil mix ratio. 1/3 of cocoa coir or peat moss. I have peat moss. Perlite or pumice, I have perlite, and then compost. So I think we're gonna start all the seeds in that. Then later when they're getting ready to be transplanted, then we can transplant them into different mix. I have my containers. These are gonna be for the herbs. I'm gonna do 2 per herb, and then these are for the vegetables. I will do 4 per. Hi, baby. These are just little labels like that. So you can write on them one with Sharpie, and then of course my container and my spoon. So we're gonna open everything. To make this easy, I'm gonna take each one and fill it about 1/3 of the pan. And then anytime I do perlite, I just make sure that Claire is kind of away from me because it's not good for you to kind of inhale that stuff. I will say the compost is a little bit chunkier than I'd like, but it's fine. I'm just gonna give this a nice mix. Again, well ventilated area. That perlite's gonna have some dust on it and whatnot, so we don't want to be ingesting it. The lid and give it a shake to kind of, you can see on the bottom, not everything's actually mixed. So now that most of it's mixed, we can do this to help finish it off. Okay. We're done. There we go. That's what we're looking like. I'm gonna make a little divot in each one. We're gonna do 3 seeds in each one. This will give us hope for at least one of them to germinate and grow. Here we go with the next set. Again, still doing 3 in every cell. Claire's just very riled up today because there's just a lot going on outside. I am outside getting ready to mess with the planters. What I'm gonna do is empty the planter, drill the holes, put the dirt back in the planter, and then do another planter and just do that back and forth. I believe that will be easier, and then when it's actually time to go through and put things in my planters, we can worry about the dirt and whatnot, the soil that I have in them at that point. I have the soil here. Sorry, table's kind of in the way. It is what it is. So I'm just gonna loosen it up. I'll probably just do this one with you guys and then do the other ones off camera because, I mean, you don't need to see all of them. Once you see me do one, you've seen it all. Claire is enjoying being outside and having Tom, the tomato plant, but having my tomato plant now, I really don't want Claire to just be out here by herself. That'll be good. So now we have all this soil. There's no way that don't drain well. You can kind of see it. There we go. We have our drainage holes. Here we go. I'm going to do some more. So we're in my closet right now. We're going to redo parts of it, and I'm going to take you guys through kind of the bigger piece of it for today at least. So let's talk a little bit about my vision for this. Things that we want to change. These, I love having these out. I feel like they just look better out. They take up less space, honestly, than they would in a drawer. These, I actually want to move down here. These guys, I want to move into, I mean, ideally this drawer might end up switching the order of some drawers around. We'll see. And then these guys, we're going to hopefully put up here. That way we have our sweaters out where they're not going to be kind of in the way. And then I'll always have regular shirts to reach from up here. I almost never pull from this area. I don't really need those things to be out a lot. I have a Twitch stream on that I want to watch, so I'm going to get to watching that while I work on some of this, kind of see where we can get to, and then I'll catch back up with you guys here in a little bit. So I have gotten a good portion through. I think I've done what I'm gonna do for today. I'm gonna try some things out, see how I feel about the setup, and then if I like it, we can refine it further from there. What I would like to do for the rest of the year, once I have it in a place I'm happy with, is a declutter method for hanging clothes. So as you wear the item, after you wear it, you turn the hanger backwards, and then you know you've worn the item. And then after however long you want to test it for, I'll probably do it for the rest of the year. Then by the end of the year, or whatever time frame you chose, if the item has not been worn, that's a good sign that if it's not sentimental to you, you probably don't need it. So this is an overshot of the after. You can see it is a little bit different. Up here we have all of my tops. Behind it you can see my work shirts. That way they're out of the way, and honestly it's just easier to hang them than it is to fold them. I had some clutter right here that we moved to be up there. Down here I still have Clara's clothes that I just put back here we have my cover-ups and then sweaters, and then back there is still some jackets. And of course my Letterman from high school and my very, very old true real leather jacket. Drawer 1, I just kind of cleaned this up so that my underwear sit a little bit better. They're not trying to fall. I have only long socks in here, and then under here are some gloves. Over here are my socks for work, covering some more long socks. This drawer, not much has changed. Since I had more room in this drawer, I pulled out any long socks being stored in here and moved them into here. This drawer, these are jean shorts, and then like nicer jeans for wearing out, like jogging pants here. All of these shorts are ones that have tops, like specific tops I like to wear with them, whether it's matching or I decided that I like it with it. Just some random shorts back here and a skirt. These are kind of one-piece jumpsuits, and then these are all leggings. In here, this is the one that changed the most. We have swimsuit cover-ups along with swimsuits, some shawls. These are a couple of jackets that I can't tell you the last time I wore them, so just fold them up and put them there for now. Most of these stacks are just pants that I rarely wear, with one top that matches these. And then I ended up putting I have a bunch of these like yoga socks. These are kind of ones I like to wear to work out, to stretch, to do yoga, to just walk around the house. So this was just a cute, good spot to kind of fill this space and also get them out of this top one. In the bottom drawer, I just added some long sweater dresses with hoods. They're like long jackets. I folded them up and put them in here to see if maybe I get use out of them for like nightwear. So that's it for the closet right now. If you have anything that you do in your closet specifically to save space, make things easier to grab, please feel free to tell me in the comments. I am all for tips and suggestions. I love trying new things. I love going out of the box, especially for closet organization. I'm in my kitchen now. I've been wanting to redo the top of my fridge for a while now. So we're gonna hop on up there while I'm in the mood to get things done and do it. This is the finished product. It's a little bit wet still because I wiped really good up here. It feels so good to just have it clean. I don't know why when I first moved in, I never thought to put my cookbooks in this cupboard. I literally was like, okay, all the cookbooks can go on top of the fridge, knowing there was this cupboard literally on top of the fridge. It's completely bare. I'll definitely use it to store something, but not a ton of stuff again. Okay, so this is the right side. This is actual like recipe cookbooks. So I have my Guy Fieri one, Weight Watchers, Southern Living, some slow cooker recipes, and then just a bunch of magazines, a Weight Watchers chicken cookbook from when I was doing Weight Watchers, recipes from Dash systems that I have. I like to keep the manuals from those because they have recipes. In the center part, we have kind of some professional stuff, and then some culinary novels, and then stickers for my syrups. This is a Vitamix recipe book, and then we have some more cooking books, and then fundamental cooking. So fundamental baking and fundamental cooking. That is how we're looking. And I just put my little squirrelies down here because I don't have anywhere else to put them. And at least there, they won't fall off. I'm super happy with it. And I feel like I'm okay to add on to this pile if I want to. I love buying like the recipe magazines and stuff. I love buying those for like inspiration. Sometimes I don't always want to go to Pinterest for recipes, so it's nice to have just actual cookbooks for inspiration. I wanted to do a haul with you guys from Target. I needed some stuff to have a better planting experience and not let my soil go to waste. So I ended up going to Target after looking at prices at a couple different stores. First, because she's not gonna leave me alone about it, I got this for Clara. It is a coffee wood dog chew. I'm gonna let her have that real quick. So it's just this like bone thing. The package says, coffee wood is strong, good for chewing, gradually breaks down into... Do you like it? Do you like it? Can I have a kiss? Thank you. Do you need me to hand it to you? Okay. Okay. Got it? Bye. Happy girl. Storage containers. These are 6 quart to put soil in. I got this guy, which is just a gardening knee pad since I'm gonna be outside a little bit more. And then I got a big tote. This is a 15 quart one. I got that one to hopefully be able to make a mixture of soil and a place to sift through older soil. To go in that, I got this, which is an expandable sink colander. So I figure the holes are bigger than what you would have in like most strainers, and I could expand it on here and then sift through like the old soil. I will update you guys on how much I like it. This cute little guy, I couldn't leave without him. It's a flower holding an air plant. Very sweet, very cute. And the last thing I got, which was definitely not, most of this was not needed. This was on clearance. I got a poppy sweater. It is so stinking cute. It's a size medium. I got it for $16.80. And then here's the back. So it's a little bit hard to read, but it says iconic flavors forever. I think today we're gonna wrap up the vlog I've been working on. It has been a minute since I vlogged, probably close to a week. It's been a long 2 weeks. We're gonna do a little bit more plant stuff today. I'll give y'all an update on how the plants are doing as well, so you're not waiting on it for a different video. But right now my apartment is quite a bit of a mess. It just needs to be tidied. It's clean, it just needs to be tidied, and I'd like to go into the weekend feeling really good about the way that my apartment looks. I took Clara for a walk today. I tried to bring you guys with me and then completely forgot to put the SD card back in my camera. Clara does want to go outside, which we will do here in a little bit. I do hope y'all have been good. It's been a very long year, just trying to survive the day-to-day. Work has been pretty stressful, and I really just needed to come home and not force myself to do stuff. I also haven't been working out nearly as much as I should be. With everything that's happened this year, it's difficult for me to feel motivated to work out. This guy used to be out over there where that basket is now. So this basket now has all of her balls, because those are her favorites. I cleaned out underneath the couch and the bed, so there's no toys under there. These are all toys that are just kind of generic stuffed animals that she doesn't really care to play with, along with this puzzle and then her ball puzzle. And then this is all of her lamb chops. She is a lamb chop girly. We're touching her stuff, so expect Claire to be in every one of these clips. And then these are kind of flat toys or toys that had like crinkles or whatnot that she ripped everything out of. Rope toys to play like tug of war with. This was filled with toys. She could not lay in here. She doesn't care so much for this bed, but she likes to relax in it every once in a blue moon. So I have all of her big stuffed animals in the back, and then all of her squishmallows here in the front. That's the update on Clara's toys. Are you happy with your toys? She's tired. She is taken out from her walk. She's only here because we're messing with her stuff. Couple of other updates. This might look a little bit different if you've paid attention to it in past videos. I just kind of organized these two shelves so they're not so crazy. And then I got these guys at Michael's. Cute, thought it could go in the dining room. I got this guy for $15 and then this guy at Michael's for $15. I have all my soil in here. I thought that's a good spot for it. And then it's out of the way and it's not outside where it can go bad. As far as my seedlings go, this is what we're looking at. So we have some leggy seedlings. This is radish. The spinach, not so well. I have one. These guys, I think the lettuce is doing okay. I moved them out here yesterday. It was pretty cloudy yesterday and so far today, so they haven't done much. But my hope is that maybe they'll stop being so leggy. These are my herbs. I don't know how these guys are gonna do. I might honestly just throw a couple of seeds into a bigger pot and see how they go. The cilantro is doing well. I'm gonna keep letting them grow and then I might just split them up between several pots. These guys are doing well. I do need to transplant this guy. He is ready for a new pot. He's got some babies. And these guys are all doing well. They're growing well. This guy is going crazy. All three of these guys doing well. One of my new faves. Look at him! So cute. So he's got new growth. He is in water. So this guy is thriving. He's also got new growth here. I love her. She's beautiful. Another addition to the family is this beauty. His name's Tom. He is a tomato plant. He seems to be doing really good so far. He came with a cage and everything. Very, very excited. We hope Tom gives us lots of tomatoes. These are the 100 sweet or something. I got this plant stand from Target as well. I just have to watch Clara when I let her out here because the leaves can be toxic to dogs. She's over here. This is her spot. Admittedly, I completely forgot that I was vlogging yesterday and forgot I wanted to end this vlog. So I'm gonna throw one more thing in here as I end off this vlog to say thank you and goodbye to you guys. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe, all of those good things. I'm going to take this guy. I'm gonna give him some TLC, trim him up. We're going to empty the water out of this guy, take care of the roots, leave all the good stuff. He's my pride and joy and he's thriving right now, so I really want to give him some TLC. So we're gonna put some music over it. Enjoy the show and thank you guys again for watching another one of my videos. See you in the next one.